Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. This package was sent to me by Artisan Cutlery. I have absolutely no idea what they sent me. There's definitely multiple boxes in here, so I say it's a short unboxing. We'll see what they sent. Thanks to Artisan Cutlery for sending this in. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. All right, let's find out. Let's see what we got going on here. We got some Cjrbs. Yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like probably 2 budget knives and 1 premium Cjrb. Kidding. Cjrb. Partner company or sister company, or it's all the same thing with Cjrb. I'm going to save what I assume is the premium knife, and we're going to start with one of these. So what do we have here? Oh yeah, I saw this on their Instagram just today, and I thought that looks nice. I wonder when they'll send me one. Today apparently. Thank you very much. This is the new Pyrite with the Bowie blade, which actually is a really good looking blade for this knife. Boy, that's a super good looking blade for this knife. Huge fan of the Pyrite. Can you reverse flick it? Yes, you can. I would imagine that was part of the reasoning behind this. I am certain that this is available. I will link it in the description. Did I say that? It helps my channel use the links, but blah, blah, blah. The links for this will be down there. The Pyrite is not an expensive knife. AR RPM 9 is a wonderful proprietary powder formed composition, say that 10 times fast, that is available only through Cjrb and Artisan Cutlery, and it makes for a really, really great budget steal. So these knives are priced in particular very, very well. The wood, I'm not the biggest fan of the wood, but you know what? Any additional details that we can get on this stuff is welcome, all right, for people who do like it. It looks like these are separate bolsters. Yeah, hold on. It's got to be aluminum. Sand polish RPM 9, rosewood handle. I'm guessing these are aluminum bolsters. Let's see what's in this one. This is almost certainly a, well, it says right here. Yeah, the same thing. It's just a different configuration. So let's see. You probably are going to have lots of different configurations with this knife. Yeah, okay, so here's one in all black, which is cool. Not sure what they're coating these with. It's not going to, this is a black wash. That's actually the first time I've seen the black wash from Cjrb. I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's not my favorite finish. But it is cool that we have options for people who want the option, right? I mean, if you like the black coated knives and you know you're going to beat it up, well, you might as well go with something like this, because that's going to hold up in terms of like how the finish is going to look over time. It's already a little beat up, but that's cool. So this is probably all steel. Yep, that's what that is. So my guess is that's right around 50 bucks, maybe 55. That's what they've been. So yeah, honestly, I love the Bowie blade. It's another example of how widely varying their sand wash polish is. This one's pretty good. Not as good as I've seen. I'll always reference my own personal satyr or satyr, or however you pronounce that, from Artisan Cutlery, had a near mirror polish on it. Whereas some of the sand polishes look like basic belt satin finishes. This one kind of looks in between, but that's really cool if you can get this on this knife, right? The implication here is that you'll have a wide range of premiumness, right? They'll do the budget stuff all the way up to probably really nice. I mean, maybe you'll get an S90V version of this, but I really like that clip point blade, and I love that they've done this fuller here where it kind of scoops up. It's not just like a continuous depth, right? It's more shallow here at the end and the beginning, which is cool. It offers a really nice look to an otherwise, classic but pretty straightforward blade shape. So that's cool. I like that. Now, what do we have in the fancy box here? Oh, okay. So now we have the Pyrite. So this is a premium one, exactly like what I was saying. So this is CPM 20 CV. And is it going to be also that? Oh, is it? No, but oh boy, wow, solid copper. That's actually kind of cool. Now my hands here's the deal. I learned that not everybody's hands are different, right? Some people's hands cause materials like copper and brass to patina very quickly. I learned that I must have really salty hands because whenever I touch something that is copper or brass, it patinas. And this will likely be an item that I give away. And I would like for the person who ends up with it to not have a patinaed copper scale if they don't want that. Some people like it, but I'm just not going to touch it for now. But yeah, this is really cool, and it's solid copper, which we don't see a ton of. Here's my favorite part. We have this section milled out. I wish, so like for years on this channel, I was crying and complaining and making whole pots of spaghetti in my pants over the fact that we just didn't have the beautiful diamond textured, materials that I saw on just a few models that were out there. And I said, do more of this. And companies started doing it, and it looked really good. I even liked it more, I would make mention, when you mill out a section of the show side, or ideally the non-show side as well. We'll talk about that because there's no bald spot under here for the pocket clip. But I like it even more when they mill out a section of the scale and then they put the texturing within the parameters of that section. And this is a perfect example of why I like that. It looks really cool. Now, people always say, why do they only do it on one side sometimes? Well, sometimes you have, in this case, we have a knife that has an ambidextrous position for the pocket clip, but there's no bald spot milled underneath the clip and over the texturing to reduce drag as you pull it in and out of the pocket. Had they done this on one side, they would have needed to do it on the other to make it work for lefties, or people just wanted to carry it on that side. When you do that, you ruin the consistency of the pattern. So that's a tough spot. No matter what they do, it's going to make some people a little bit irritated. I'm going to put this in. I'm wearing sweatpants. This is a perfect way to test it. Yeah, it does create some drag, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I can't carry it, right? Let's see if I got any material under there. No, you'll just have to trust that I actually put it into my pocket. This is really cool. I like this, and I would love to see them do this for all of their pyrites. I mean, this should be an option for the basic one as well, because the grip really is there. It really does work. You can hear it catching on the glove there. That is awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I like a solid copper scale. You're probably wanting to know what these weigh, and I hear you. Let's go ahead and weigh them. And I say I hear you. You're not actually saying that. I'm just assuming. So I don't hear any. I'm not hearing voices. Just trust me. Not yet. Let's turn this on. Let's weigh the steel pyrite first with this new blade shape. That boy's coming in at 3.81 ounces, which is really not bad considering that it's not a small knife, right? And it's all steel. This one is wood, what I have to assume is aluminum and steel liners with the same exact blade. And that comes in a little bit less. That makes sense. Now this copper one here, I'm thinking this might actually weigh the most. Yep. Not much more than the full steel one, though, at 3.95 ounces. I would love to see... I love this. I love that they have recognized that the pyrite is a model that they should do a bunch of different things with because, you know, it's just about... It's a generic EDC profile, but that's why it works for so many people. They have a standard configuration that is unbelievably inexpensive and just... It works really, really well. But I love that they'll mess around with it and create premium and kind of in-between versions. This guy right here in 20 CV in copper likely doesn't cost, you know, I would say it's still going to be a fairly expensive knife, but it's not going to be nearly as high as what some companies would place on it for a price tag. But the texturing, the different materials, the different blade materials, they've made S90V pyrites in the past. This is great. I hope they continue to sort of mix and match. I also really hope that personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the little pyrite, but the large one, right? The pyrite large or pyrite XL, that's a really cool knife too. And I would love to see premium versions of that knife with the, you know, the special handle materials and the special texturing, right? I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, I'll make sure that this copper one, because I've got enough pyrites, I'll make sure that that guy is a giveaway item on one of my live streams, which if you didn't know, right, if you're wondering, like, does this guy get a lot of free stuff from Yeah, I do. That's how the channel operates. A lot of that free stuff gets given away to my viewing audience. So if you needed a reason to subscribe, subscribe. I give away knives literally every single weekend. My live streams are usually Friday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I give away a lot of stuff. So, but thank you so much to Artisan Cutlery for providing these for me to take a look at. The Pyrite with the new blade shape will get a review, but it'll likely be a very quick video. I'm just going to carry it for a couple of days and see if the blade shape, it really creates a meaningful difference or if it's just more of a preference, which is likely going to be the case. But I'll still make sure that it gets its own video. Yeah, I'll link all this stuff in the description. You guys can check it out. That's going to be it for today. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do of course have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.